show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
Yes. The show is not over. I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, I guess it is. But we do this for a while now. It's After Opie and Anthony Live. Give us a call right now, 866-WOW1-WOW, 866-969-1969. Because it's time to play What Did You Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show. And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, is Sex Bagel in there?
Nope.
No, this little idiot. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the sex man cleaned out his office yesterday. So there are prizes to be given out for today's good What Did You Learns. Also, we got the TV on VH1 right now. So we will be finding out if Tara Reid is going to be on this show or not. She blew off our show. She said she had the flu. But she's still doing her VH1 appearance this morning on some show that I guess nobody watches. Who would? So, yes, we are going to be tuning in to see if she sounds like she indeed has the flu. You know what I mean? Today I learned that we have troops in Afghanistan that are listening to the show. We actually had a caller call in, not who had just been in Afghanistan, actually from Afghanistan, who called in, and he said that, they go home and they listen to the show. E-Rock, are we giving prizes today?
Yes. Give me a moment, I'll go get the bin and we can start giving everything out.
Okay, where, when?
Give me like a minute.
Okay, I'm going to give you 60 seconds.
Well, do What Did You Learn, and we'll do it right after that.
No, that's what the prizes are for.
Oh, they're for What Did You Learn?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many caller contests am I going to do today?
Well, here, start with these. Until I get the bin, we got a stack of stuff here.
Yeah, but that's not fun stuff. Don't you got fun?
None of the stuff we have is fun.
You don't have any weird stuff? Are any of those signed?
None of these are signed.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So
give them to me. Let me see. Put them together in like packages. We can put all those books together.
We're not giving somebody multiples.
Yeah, we are. I'm not going to take 150 calls.
No, we save them for time.
Save them for time? What are you talking about? I'm giving people multiples. That's it. Yeah, and send old Jamoke over here to go grab your bin.
All right.
Peter in New York, what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony Show?
Well, today I learned that the before Sam Roberts live show was a little slow today, but now the party can begin.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but it was hardly a little slow. I mean, you had Clint Hill on, for God's sake. He was there. This is a guy who not only was he actually, like, for us, like for people, I guess our age, my age, I don't know how old you are, but like the whole Kennedy administration and that whole era, it doesn't even seem like people were involved. That whole thing seems like an entity. Like JFK is like this iconic figure, not a human being. And we had a guy in here who not only had the experience of knowing this guy who, is inhumanly iconic to
almost
someone like me.
godlike.
Yeah. Somewhat of a deity, you would call him. But he also had this experience of seeing that guy and living through him getting shot in the head.
Well, you make a good... He's no Troy Kwan, but you make a fair point.
You're right. Let me see. What's that thing? First pile.
This one here?
Yeah, he gets that one.
Okay, this pile here, you're getting a copy of The Hoarder and You by Dr. Robin from Hoarders there.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Smith's new book, Tough Shit.
Okay.
And on Blu-ray, for the first time, the 1927 film Wings with Gary Cooper.
There you go, buddy. Thank you, Peter.
Wow.
I'm put you on hold. That was Peter in New York who gets the first package. Where's the Jamoke with your bin?
He should be coming.
He's a moron. Because Eric was going through his office yesterday, and he decided to clean out a whole bunch of stuff, so now we got a bin of shit. Brian in Texas, what did you learn?
I learned that Tara Reid was a bitch, and it sounds like that E-Rock may be a hoarder.
E-Rock is a hoarder. He's got a ton of stuff.
Hold on. I'm sorry I have to interject, but E-Rock is not a hoarder.
Who is? Why is he?
And I don't think anyone's a hoarder in that office. It's just that Roland just has so much shit in that office. It's amazing.
So Roland's a hoarder then?
I wouldn't say he's a hoarder. He's just too lazy to throw it out.
Oh, you're talking about Roland stuff?
Yeah.
He's just lazy.
His section of the office is the only part we weren't allowed to clean.
He didn't want it cleaned at all.
Look under his desk. There's a big case full of empty soda cans,
disgusting.
Purell, rip papers and other garbage.
He lives like a maniac. All right, second pile is for Brian then.
Okay, second pile, you get Tough Shit by Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
You get Imperfect by Jim Abbott.
Oh.
And you get Outlaw Platoon by Sean Parnell.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Congratulations. That was for Brian in Texas. I'm just going to go down this line. That way it'll be easier for the call screener. There, here comes the magic bin. So we're not just... Huh?
I hit it.
You hit the bin? Yeah. Travis, you hit the bin?
I thought Eric was going to come down, so I wanted to hide it, but...
So you had this guy running all over the office, our older intern. Don't you know, this guy is way too old to be an intern.
I know.
The things you have to worry about is physical health. You don't want him to have, some kind of stress-induced seizure. I don't know what happens to people when they get older, but this intern, it will happen to him because he is indeed
I wasn't
older.
thinking.
Bill.
A lot of crap.
Bill in Boston, what did you learn today?
Had that book for years.
I learned that the soldiers defending our freedom have to deal with the same bullshit we do sometimes.
That's right, but they have better computers, don't they?
Than you.
Yeah. All right, what does Bill get?
Nothing. Bill gets...
It's not up.
Did we give this away? No, we didn't. A copy of Outlaw Platoon and Daryl Hammond's book, God, If You're Not Up There, I'm Fucked.
All right. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
That's a great book.
James in South Carolina. Which one? Daryl
Daryl Hammond book. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy that, Bill. James in South Carolina, what did you learn?
I learned two things. E-Rock's still the man, and Troy is an asshole who wants people to believe he's not an asshole.
He does. He doesn't want people to think he's that big of an asshole. Well, Eric, that was very complimentary to you. What does this guy win?
Well, he sounds like he's calling from space, so we'll give him a copy of Ben Mesrick's Sex on the Moon.
That's it?
Also a signed Jason Ellis Death Die CD.
All right, hold on.
Poor guy.
Chuck in Ohio, what did you learn? Poor guy. What did you learn?
I learned that when the mortars are coming in, don't throw the bitches in the ditches.
That's right. That's right. What does Chuck get?
Is Chuck a trucker?
Chuck, are you a trucker?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
All right, Chuck.
We'll give him a copy of Imperfect by Jim Abbott.
Yeah.
And we'll also give him a copy of the Healthy Trucker Lifestyle Guide.
Doesn't that sound fun?
Give me an Ellis thing, man. I love Ellis, too.
All right, we'll throw in a signed Ellis CD for you as well.
How many of those do we have?
We've got way too many.
Yeah.
All right, hold on, Chuck.
Thank you.
It's amazing what ends up accumulating. This is just an example. This is what ends up accumulating in the Opie and Anthony office, and now we're going to pay it forward. That was Chuck in Ohio who got that. Russ in Oklahoma, what did you learn?
I learned that amongst the adversities in life, how you can actually start with so low and how you can bring yourself back up. You guys had such a great interview, and it teaches you how to overcome life's tragedy.
Well, that was what was amazing about Clint Hill to me, was that not only did he, I was talking about how he lived through this era and he knew these people and he saw these horrific things, but this is a guy who said that he spent 7 years locked up in his house, not talking to anybody, depressed, drinking, all this stuff, and he's actually gone so far as to, he's written a book about this experience, and now he's able to just come on the radio and talk to complete strangers about it.
Yeah, and I've also learned that you can never be too old to be an intern.
That's right. You can never be too old to be an intern. Eric, what does Russ get? Russ had some good ones, so give him a nice little package.
All right, so we'll get rid of that package.
Oh, that's a lame package?
Yeah, we'll give him...
What's he going to get?
We'll give him...
he is just sorting through this giant bin of...
Black and Blue, The Red Fox Story.
Okay.
That's a book.
Thank you. I had no idea what that square object was with all that paper.
Listeners don't. There's no visual element, so I had to tell them that. Do you want a signed copy of Jeffrey Ross No Offense DVD?
Of course he does.
And we'll give him, just for good measure, a signed Gary Hoey CD.
Gary Hoey? Hold on, Ross. Some of this stuff has been there forever.
Yeah. I don't think we've had Gary Hoey on since K-Rock.
Whitey in Illinois.
Hello, Sam.
What's up, buddy?
I learned today that one thing never said on the O&A show is, so guys, what'd you think of church yesterday?
That's right. Whitey's right. Eric, a factual, what did you learn? What does Whitey get walk home with?
Let's see. We've got a lot of garbage.
I would rather have something signed by you guys because you fucking rock.
All right, make a note.
Now he's just ass-kissing.
Make a note on Whitey's thing that whatever weird shit you give him, we'll sign it.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's give him...
What do you got?
We'll give him a copy of Island of Vice, Theodore Roosevelt's doomed quest to cleaning up Sin City, New York City.
Perfect.
Made Out to Opie and Anthony, a signed Richard Cheese CD.
Oh, God. Okay.
And,
how'd you guys know what was on my Christmas list?
Yeah, it's like we got your Amazon list right in front of us.
You guys are
Let's
psychic.
give him the DVD of Repossessed, not signed by Leslie Nielsen, not signed by Ned Beatty, and not signed by Linda Blair.
It's a great movie.
We'll sign this movie for him.
It's a great movie.
By you guys. Awesome.
Nicole, let's give Nicole a prize.
What was that guy's name?
This is Whitey.
Whitey, okay.
Whitey. Nicole. Why does it make you nauseous?
Are you
in
drunk
here?
again?
Smells like dirty boy.
This is Nicole from the Morning Mashup. We're giving away some prizes.
What are you giving away?
Well, we're going to give you a prize pack.
What do I get?
Did we talk on the air about the Morning Mashup today, or is that off the air?
Definitely not on the air.
Okay, we were talking about how you guys have the easiest jobs in radio.
Well, I mean, we desperately want to talk as much as you guys do,
You
but
do?
we're not allowed to. We have to do like 5-6 times an hour every 2 songs or 3 songs. We would like to talk more, but we're not allowed to.
Embrace it.
Yeah, the
It's
ease.
really not all. I mean, just embrace those little 5-minute clips.
Yeah.
You can come in all fucked up with bare feet.
Yeah.
And it's all good, isn't it?
I don't do that ever.
Nicole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nicole, you've come in here all fucked up and then gone in there.
In bare feet?
You were in bare feet one time.
I don't
yeah.
remember what you're talking about.
I wouldn't think that you would. What do you have for Nicole, Eric?
For Nicole, I can give her the DVD of the Bob Saget roast.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Uncensored.
Still sealed.
I don't want that Miranda Cosgrove thing because I gave it to you.
It's signed to my niece, who turns out didn't like Miranda Cosgrove.
All right, well, congratulations, Nicole.
Wow.
Everybody's a winner here.
I feel honored.
How's everything going with you and the fiance?
Everything's good, yeah. We had the wedding shower last weekend. We got 2 months to go.
You guys fighting about it? Or are you
No,
happy
it's actually
together?
been really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. He really gave it to me good last night, so I feel revived. Sexually, yeah.
What happened last night?
There was some fucking going on.
Yeah, we were cleaning. We had like a lot of just crap to do. We were having a meet the parents on Saturday.
Like E-Rock cleaning his office.
Yeah, so that's what we did last night, and then
so what happened after the cleaning?
Then we got ready for bed, washed our face, brushed our teeth, and
What
stuff.
do you guys sleep in? More specifically,
I
you.
either sleep in a t-shirt or I go nude a little bit sometimes because it feels good. The cover's on you, you know.
A t-shirt with no
never wear
panties or anything?
No, never wear
I
panties.
don't believe it unless she shows a picture.
No, you have to let it breathe. As my mom told me.
The vagina?
At night, you have to not wear panties.
So you'll either wear just a t-shirt or nothing at all.
Yes.
And what was last night?
Last night was a t-shirt.
Okay, and so you guys get into bed, and
Yeah.
what happens?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to go into all the gory details.
Not every
but,
single one, but
you know,
like you said, he
started-
gave it to you like.
Yeah, it was one of those when you're done, it was like, woo! Like you felt like you ran a marathon. Like,
And
yeah.
Was it just the length of time? Was he really pounding you?
It was the intensity in which it occurred. I think that I'm happy with.
What motivated that?
Well, nothing. You know, Phoebe often almost ruins the moment.
Your dog.
My dog, because we started making out, and then all of a sudden I hear, like Phoebe's like in our face, like sniffing us, and
Do you guys keep going while she's sniffing?
No, I throw her off the bed.
You
I
do?
have to. Sometimes I try to just push her to the side, but she always ends up back in the mix, and
Does
then
she
it's
start
not.
licking you and stuff?
She has. One time I was peeing after the deed, and I heard Matt scream, "Oh no, Phoebe, that's my asshole!" So he was just laying there, and she was on the bed, and somehow it just been.
And we know from your past experiences that your fiance does not like his asshole licked.
He doesn't like anything really near there. His tush is kind of off limits.
So we asked you last time, have you tried to put any fingers near there?
I
or
try
press?
every time.
Did you try last night?
Yeah, dude. He clenches up like I'm trying to stick like a water bottle up there. I mean, I'm just like, I'm your fiance. Let me.
So you just kind of pushed your finger in his
I know. I
asshole
push
last
my
night?
whole hand. I try to ease it in. He doesn't. It's not. He doesn't let me.
Does he do the same to her?
It's happened before. It doesn't happen often.
Wow.
But I welcome it.
You're okay.
I'm open to anything, but he just isn't. You know, it's all right. I got my whole life to get him into some different things.
That's what you're planning on doing?
That's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, you got to keep it fresh. Got to keep it spicy.
Otherwise, you're going to miss what?
Strange penis.
You will.
I will.
That's unfortunate.
He's going to miss strange, you know what? Anyways, so I mean, I think we're just all being honest here. I don't know why you think this is so weird that I openly say
I don't
this.
think it's
I'm just
weird.
being honest.
You know what I think? I think there are a lot of guys out there listening that just want to hear you say it again.
That I will be missing strange cockadoodle-doo.
Do you
That's
say
not what-
cockadoodle?
Penis.
What is this? Like
It's not
correct-
Strange.
It's an XL channel,
peen.
Nicole. You can.
Strange cock.
Let your fleet
I don't really like
fly.
that word, actually. It makes me have the
What
heebie-jeebies,
word?
just like panties.
What word?
Cock and panties.
Oh.
And moist. I don't like those words.
No. You wouldn't like Who Kid Show at all then.
Is that all he says?
He just says moisture all the time.
Does he
It's
really?
very strange.
I don't like that.
So how long did it last then, last night?
It wasn't too long. I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Was there any soreness?
No soreness, no.
You're used to it.
No, I'm not used to it. Jerk.
Finishing your eyes?
No, not in my eyes, no.
Where?
No, not in my eyes.
Oh, where?
Inside. Are we really talking about this? I gotta go. How do you bring me into talking about this every day? This is off limits, and I'm telling you.
I'm good at what I do, Nicole.
Clearly.
Enjoy your DVD and your Miranda Cosgrove
Yeah, you know what? I just
You've
have to
earned
say,
it.
I want to shake your hand, E-Rock. Thank you so
Give
much.
her something else, too.
Where was that hand?
She was very, well, it was in her fiance's asshole.
No, it wasn't. Didn't make it in.
Tried to.
Try.
Give her something else for being so forthcoming.
Well, she doesn't need music.
My fiance's texting me. She has the day off, and she says, thanks, I'm listening.
Jess, I love you. Jess, I can't wait to party at, I'm actually going to make my reservations today, Jess. We're going to rage it up.
I can't wait.
At the big wedding.
I can't wait.
Are you going to do tongue when you kiss at the wedding?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do tongue too. We practiced a couple times. Have you? You should probably practice.
We're going to do tongue, and I'm going to try to slip my hand up her dress.
I think that would be hot.
I haven't seen the dress yet, but
I'm sure Jess's family will appreciate that.
or at
slip.
least like put my hand in through the top.
Well, right.
Something.
Top of field.
Yeah, I'm getting to second base on the altar.
I'm sure Jess will love that.
Who's that? Is Tara Reid on the TV?
Live on VH1.
Okay, thank you, Nicole.
Okay, love you guys.
We got to see if Tara Reid was lying or not. We'll get back to the What Did You Learns in a minute. All right. Why isn't the TV working? Oh, that's the wrong button.
TVs are over there.
This right here.
And Chris
There you go.
Klein, they were both here, and they were telling us all about what it was
Tara
like.
Reid
for
on
them in high
VH1.
school. So what were you like in high school?
In high school, I went to PCS. In New
She
York
doesn't
City,
sound like she has the
professional
flu.
children's school.
Sal, does she sound nasally to you?
No, she sounds fine, but she looks pretty shitty.
That's been her life, though.
So every time we had a test or something, we would, chemistry test. Oh, I have an addition, and everyone would leave the class. It was
She's
pretty
smiling.
Did you ever
They
have
blew
to
us
take a
off.
test ever?
We did.
This is Tara Reid on VH1's morning show. Tara Reid was supposed to do Opie and Anthony today, but she blew us off, and she said she had the flu and was very, very sick. Roland
looks
told us that
fine.
earlier. Now she's on VH1 Live.
Do you see how red
Now,
her legs are?
everybody might not know
Maybe
this.
her legs have a fever.
Before you were
Look
in
at them.
high school, you were this very adorable little 7-year-old on a game show. Do you remember this game show? It's
Yeah.
called Child's Play. We have a clip.
Before you were in high school and you were on the red carpet with your tit falling out of your dress.
movie stars. It's very fun. You can be on TV.
Looks like the square in Pressure
And I
Luck.
said, I'll give you a piece of paper and I'll write my name on it.
She seems absolutely healthy.
Famous I
Let's
ever
see what
laughing.
Roland thinks. She's having a great time.
I didn't
First of all, nobody watches this VH1 show. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
And they're doing it in a hallway.
You're missing teeth.
There's a hallway there.
Roland.
I can't believe you found that footage.
She sounds fine to me.
Went through the vault or
That's
something.
pre-taped though.
It
2
says
days ago.
live.
I know, but they
One
pre-taped.
of my first TV shows.
This says live.
regular.
I know they
And it
pre-taped
was
their
on
interviews.
a main network.
I don't
But
believe
started
that.
doing commercials
Because I see
when
Chris
was
is live, but he
younger. I've been doing
pre-tapes.
it for-
But you said she was
So
doing
did
this
you
live
get to
today.
skip chemistry to go out on that one?
It's not live.
No.
It's not pre-taped.
That was pre-chemistry.
It's not. You're lying, aren't you?
Yeah.
I thought so. It's live.
That sucks. There's nothing good about that.
They
Now,
listen to her cough.
we know that you have like a sort of a party girl rep, but it seems that you've been trying to kind of calm down and do
Way
like
to skirt around the issue.
What do you do on a Saturday night now?
I still go out to
Oh, I should put
dinners.
these
I
on.
still am a social person.
Roland's not wearing headphones. Did you not realize we were listening to Tara Reid not be sick?
No, I thought Eric was just
Every now and then
gazing
you see
into
a spot, but,
listen
you know,
to it.
I
Joe
think it's just
Scarborough's
life.
eyes.
You can't do what you did at 20. You're just retired.
Listen.
I'm trying.
You know, it's not exactly the same.
Oh, that's
energy
convenient. Right on the
That's
screen
true.
at
Do you have
Tara
a favorite
Reid on
place to go
Twitter.
in the city?
Yeah, Cipriani.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm going. It's happening.
that's amazing.
Okay, so we played a little game with Chris when he was on.
Okay, well, at least we know that she's a lousy...
Wait, what's the game?
I don't care about the
I
game.
care
I'm not
about the
gonna-
game.
So go
What's
watch
the
us in the
game?
office. At least we know she's a lousy interview. She's healthy,
I
but
like
she's...
how their hip new
terribly
live show
bored.
is called The Morning Buzz.
Yeah, because you know why? It's in the hallway. People buzz around what's going on in the morning.
All right, let's get back to the what
Did
did
you
you
apply
learn?
for a job there?
Yeah.
Um,
But I wouldn't want to take it because they don't film. It's not currently
Andy in New Jersey.
much time off.
Hey, that Tara Reid interview would have ended up bad anyway, so maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, she's horrible.
The one thing I learned is in the old days, people were stupid because they didn't wear a bathing suit to the beach.
That's right. I mean, we learned that they couldn't figure their shit out in the
Hey,
old
that's
days.
my movie.
Eric, what does he get?
We gave that away.
Well, too bad. I take it back.
All right, somebody just lost a movie. Eric, just what are
Hey,
they?
that's
what
my
are they
book,
getting?
too.
Shh.
Let's see what we got. We got Blue. I've never heard of this movie, but it's called Terry.
Oh, that's awesome. That's my movie, too.
It's got John C. Reilly in it. So we have that. We have.
That's my movie, too.
All right, Roland, we got it.
It is mine, you fucks.
So take it out of the bin.
Hey, you know what would be the best present?
What's
if you don't
that?
give me anything. Thanks.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, it goes back in the bin.
Sandy, you see that? I know you don't.
BJ and PA.
I learned that Glenn Hill sounds a little bit like Edgar.
We were getting that a little bit. Eric, what does he got?
All right,
I don't want anything. I just want to know what E-Rock got Sam Roberts from WrestleMania.
That's a good question.
Well, we'll do
BJ.
that. We'll do that later after this segment is done.
This segment's done.
Oh, you didn't tell me it was done.
Now it is.
Okay, no more
BJ ended
prizes.
it. No more prizes.
Oh, that would have been a good one too.
What was it?
Oh, man.
You'll
you
have to find out next time.
Do you want me to give one more prize?
No, he had a camera and all this. Wow, you lost that,
we'll
buddy.
do one more prize.
Do one deluxe package.
All right.
Put together a deluxe package, and this is the last prize of the day.
Yep.
And we'll keep that bin for tomorrow, for Monday.
Okay.
And we will go to. Yep. Matt in Illinois, what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
Hey, I learned that despite Sam Roberts' interview techniques, this channel is probably one of the best for overall interviews. O&A and Jimmy in particular are really coming into their own with interviews. And with them and Ron Bennington, there's nowhere else to go for good interviews.
Fabulous! You just won a deluxe prize package, Matt, even though you're a piece of shit.
Sam, I'm going to give him a very, very special gift.
What's that, Roland? What do you-
Another Dove Men Care Extra Fresh deodorant stick.
Okay, so you get some deodorant, which you probably need. Eric, what else does he get?
He gets a signed Jason Ellis Red Dragons T-shirt.
I'm Jason Ellis!
He gets this, the pocket-friendly 360 panoramic video thingy.
Oh, that's the iPhone camera that's supposed to do 360 shots that Ant said didn't work.
Yes, it's signed by Opie.
Hey!
But there's no case inside.
No, it's right there.
That's
it.
the whole thing?
Yeah, it's the
Oh, I
camera.
thought it was something else.
No, it's
All
in
right,
there.
well, unfortunately, you're getting that. And
Signed by Opie, though.
Signed by Opie, and you'll also get a Bobo Visitor's Pass signed by Bobo.
Fantastic.
And another stick of deodorant.
I'm putting you on hold. Line 4, Matt.
All right, there you go.
Thanks a lot, buddy. All right, so there you have it. The first big prize package giveaway. Roland, you were very honest today on the show.
Yeah.
And you're fed up with bullshitting.
I got tired of bullshit, man.
Yeah, because you got to take.
I'm on fucking protein shakes in 1 meal.
Yeah, you can't fuck around anymore.
Ask me a question, I'll fire back an answer. You may not like it.
Good, but you'll get the real answer.
Yeah, I'm tired.
It's the first. Today was the most honest you've ever been. Because usually you have to skirt around the issues to make sure you're not upsetting anybody. But today you said, Tara Reid's blowing us off because the publicist decided to.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was the publicist. I think it's just her in general.
You think Tara Reid blew us off herself?
It just basically is like, Sam, you're not feeling well. You're like, why don't you sleep in? Okay. Psh,
Done.
Done.
Well,
for this one, she wakes up at 10 or 9:30. Wakes up at 9:30, goes there.
And the interview was terrible. I mean, you heard her.
That fucking show's terrible.
It's horrible. Who watches that show?
My ass twitches when I see that show.
You're an industry guy.
Yeah.
Who watches that show?
Nobody.
Nobody watches that VH1 show, right?
Do you know who watches it?
Who?
The host.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, Eric, I see you got a bag from WWE for me.
No, that's for another time.
What is it? Are we doing it or not?
Mm-hmm. Want to do it now?
Yeah, I want to say, do you want to do it now? Or do you want to do it later for another week?
I don't know. We could stretch this out as long as you want.
No, this is not entertaining.
All right, so I went down to Miami for WrestleMania, and
his hometown.
Couldn't go. I'm not from Miami.
He's from West Palm, Roland.
Apologize.
Okay, good.
Actually, Long Island.
Well, his boat's parked in Miami.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
Thank you.
that is
That's
it.
correct.
So went down to WrestleMania. Couldn't go to your bachelor party.
That's right, Eric. You were not able to attend. You missed
No.
a hell of a time.
So I tried to put together a little bag of stuff for you.
I hope it's better than the stuff you just gave to the listeners for What Did You Learn?
It's maybe a step above that.
Thank God.
Okay. This was a limited edition full WrestleMania insert from the Miami Herald. Or
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's all in color, too.
Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it was free.
Yeah, boo.
But it's good. Okay, and it's got a bunch of old pictures. I like it.
It's a nice little collector's item.
Yeah, it's a little collector's item. And it's full
Collector's
color
for
and
nobody.
Okay.
What if it had Bruce on the cover?
I'll check off.
This is a...
By the way, Tara Reid is already done on VH1, just so everybody knows.
Well, it's only a 3-minute interview.
But she's coming over here, right? No?
No, she's not. What else is there?
I don't know what Mun 2 is. I think it's a TV network or something.
They got it for free.
But they made a WWE little towel thing.
A towel?
So you got that.
Boo.
It's got the logo on it.
Oh, my God. And this is, in every definition of the word, a terrible towel. So, yes, thank you so much for this. It says
White
WWE
with
on
one color.
Mun 2.
You should have stretched this out.
Spin overhead. This is not good. The towel is not good. Towel is terrible.
We got here. We got the ticket laminate holder thing. The official WrestleMania 28 one.
They give them out those for free too.
Ticket laminate. I don't have a ticket to put in here
That
though.
cost $10.
What? Yeah, ripped.
This cost $10.
Yeah, that it did.
They got ripped.
But I don't have a ticket to put in it.
I know.
Sam,
At least
next
you can
year's
pretend at
WrestleMania.
home. Yeah, you could do it for next year's.
But it says 28 on it. Next year will be 29.
Well, then that's bullshit.
What else we have here?
There's still more?
The National Guard had a big
Hope
presence.
there is.
They were sponsoring all of the fan access.
I'm starting to think you just picked up a bunch of free shit.
And they had, and I was told these are collector's cards.
Oh my God!
So I got as many as they had. I think I got all that they were printing out. These National Guard
okay, I like
wrestler
these.
cards.
These are basically, it's like a lanyard, and they're kind of like laminates. They're not trading cards. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different ones. I don't mind that. There's no CM Punk on here, but I guess it's okay.
Let's see what else.
This is much better than the towel.
Okay, so we're moving up.
Yeah. Much better. I mean, the towel sucks.
This was the promotional thing they were handing out for No Holds Barred coming out to DVD.
Okay, well, this is just good news.
Yes.
No Holds Barred, the Hulk Hogan movie, is indeed.
First time is going to be on DVD.
And you brought me back the promo card for it.
Look, it's laminated. It's full of color.
Zeus. I just want to be able to rip them on a DVD player.
This is the map of fan access that you couldn't attend.
This is just a map.
So you could see where everything was.
This is horrible.
This
is a map of event I didn't go to.
This is the list of events that was happening.
I wasn't there. This is terrible.
Terrible.
Oh my God.
What else we got?
I'm really having to pick through some shit on this. I should have just called in with a "What did you learn?"
This is the keychain that they gave you after you filled out the survey, asking how was your experience at All Access.
How was your experience?
It was good.
You filled it out?
It's like one of those clips. What do they call these things, Sal? When you're rope climbing?
Shit.
No, they don't call it. They should call it shit. This one should be called shit.
Carabiner.
Yeah, carabiner. Except this one would immediately snap with any leverage put on it. Look at this rolling.
I love how Eric
How much
got
weight
you
do you
only
think this
swag.
could support? Yeah, it's terrible. I'm working radio, for God's sake.
Yeah. What else we have?
Oh my God!
We have this
ticket holder.
This handy WWEshop.com bag, so you can carry everything in.
Yes, it is handy because it'll double as a trash bag.
Yes.
Yes.
There's also.
Okay, good. I was about to say there better be also because I mean, Eric, you said you went down there with a lot of spending money, and so far
I bought myself and my nephew a lot of stuff.
Well, why wouldn't you buy me something? I didn't get to go.
I got you stuff here.
You didn't buy me anything.
This is a special limited edition 3D.
Oh boy.
WWE poster.
Let me
from
see.
the National Guard.
This is like, I mean, it's cool, I guess.
Smell it.
It smells like plastic.
Yes.
It's made of plastic. Yeah, but this is swag. It's cool though. They're popping out, I guess.
There was
Sal,
only a limited edition printed.
What do you? Of course there was. What are they going to just print? Infinite amount?
I think this is awesome.
You like this, Sal?
I think this is hysterical that everything's limited edition.
It is.
Solely because they're just going to throw all the extra.
Hey Sam, which is worse, this segment or Tara Reid?
Yeah, Jesus.
And then you have the official WWE and National Guard keychain hanger thing.
So you just brought me back all your swag.
This is good stuff. You can't get it anywhere.
Well, of course not.
Limited edition.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, limited to shit.
You put that poster up on eBay, you could maybe get $10.
Why would you make me wait a week for this stuff?
Because this is fantastic stuff.
Oh, Eric, this is not good.
You're not liking this?
No.
After all the work I put into this, you don't appreciate this.
You didn't put any work into
I
it.
put in a lot of work. I had to stand in lines to get this free
You
stuff.
were going to be online anyway. You're probably waiting online for like autograph sessions. They're like, "Hey, you want a poster?" It's limited
Well,
in the
I
sense
did
that
stand in line for autographs.
in
and
the
stuff.
sense that we didn't make infinity of them.
Is he doing the Oprah where there's one more gift? Like, here it is.
I don't know. His hands are empty now.
Oh,
I'm hurt.
Well, so am I. I mean, the gift. I hope that this isn't what you had in mind. I mean, I have to take my wedding invitation back because
I just got it.
Yeah,
It
no.
looks nice, by the way.
I might have to change the location or so. I don't know if you're invited anymore.
Because of this?
Well, because of this is how you give
This
gifts.
isn't your wedding gift. This was just a little.
How much
for
are
your-
you giving for my wedding?
You'll get enough.
How much?
You'll get enough.
More than I gave you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
At least double.
Because you guilted. No, not double.
What do you mean not double? How much did I give you?
I don't remember. I have it written down at home.
Probably like 150.
No, I think a little more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. Must have been Jess influencing me.
Your fiance is very generous.
So you should be very generous back to her.
We plan on doing so.
And you being generous is different from me being generous, by the way, because you got it like that. I mean, you certainly got it better than giving me a bag full of swag.
I'll throw an extra 50 in.
Oh.
I'm really disappointed that you don't like this stuff. I thought you'd be excited because a lot of people don't have this. You like collectible wrestling stuff.
I know, but I have the swag. I've got swag. I've been to every event.
But you don't have that.
No, not that specifically, but this is just going to be another box that Jess is asking me why I don't throw it out in another
You have the
5
WrestleMania
months.
28 lanyard thing.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to put in it.
You can put anything. What was that?
Roland.
no, it's on my phone.
Yes, it is your phone. I just saw you pressing it.
No, I know, but it's not me.
That's you.
That's not.
That's yours.
It's you, Roland.
Is it?
Yes.
No, because it's a Mew.
Joe in Oklahoma.
Hey, I gotta say, I still think E-Rock is a better gift buyer than Fez.
Is Fez not good?
No.
Oh.
Mine's on Mew.
Well, I mean, this is disappointing.
What is that?
Jerry in Virginia Beach.
That's weird.
Hey, Sam, you can be upset with E-Rock for bringing you back crappy stuff, but at least you got to watch the wrestling.
Yeah, that's true, Eric. I did get to enjoy the WrestleMania show. You did not get to enjoy it from where you were sitting.
I was there
E-Rock,
live.
Hey, Rock, I got a question for you. Did you get to link up with the your other wrestling partner, Chad Dukes, down there? I never saw the photo.
I kept missing him. We were in the same area at the same time, but he would be on the other side of a venue or a bar or something like that. I just kept missing him.
A lot of us wanted to see the photo of Hawk and Animal together.
I think it's just you because I saw all your tweets.
Who's Chad Dukes?
Pretty
for the listeners.
Chad Dukes does a sports show at WJFK in DC. He also does a wrestling show. ChadDukesWrestling.com.
I see. Well,
plus I gave you all those cool exclusive photos for NotSam.com
you gave me a disc of photos that you took.
that you asked me to.
Yeah, but that's not like a gift. That's not like, oh, look what I brought you.
I didn't have to do that.
You were going to. You didn't take the pictures for me. You just burned another copy of the
I kind of
disc.
did. I wasn't really taking those
Get
photos.
the fuck out of here. I've seen you go to wrestling shows. You take a ton of pictures.
Those were exclusively for NotSam.com.
Well, look, I appreciate the website plugs, but so far those 2 website plugs are better than anything in this bag.
What about your podcast?
What about it?
It's better than his podcast?
Yeah, and on iTunes.com.
That's right.
Well, I'm sorry. I tried.
No, you didn't. That's the problem.
I did try. I really put a lot of thought into that.
No, you didn't. You
I
were
tried
just
to
like
grab stuff. I'm like, Sam, you can't buy this
Sam.
online. Sam wouldn't have access to this.
Am I crazy? Did he try, or did he just accept what was given to him for free and then hand it off to me?
Limited edition, Sam. I don't
It's
know,
not
dude.
everything's
See,
limited
thank you,
edition.
Sal.
Even the photos, Sam, limited.
Limited of what?
To you.
That it's only a limited edition because they didn't make Infinity.
That 3D poster there?
Yeah.
I think
Limited.
a lot of people trucked that thing back home in perfect condition.
And did you smell it?
It smells like plastic.
Very limited amount of people get to smell that.
Yes.
Okay, then let me go on eBay.
Can I with my ass?
Maybe.
Thank you.
Let me go on eBay right now and see how much this post. E-Rock just gave me a whole bunch of crap from WrestleMania. I don't know why you wouldn't just give it to me in private and just say, here, I brought you some stuff. If you want it, go ahead.
Because I thought you would like it.
Sam, that hand towel,
It's the worst hand towel ever.
limited.
Limited.
Of course it's limited.
By
Because
Mun 2. Who knows what Mun 2 is?
it's a Spanish language channel.
It's a limited channel as well.
Yeah, exactly. The channel has limited viewers. Well, who makes this poster? The National Guard.
National Guard
There's
made
a
it.
giant National Guard logo
In
on
association
it. National
with
Guard.
WWE.
WWE post. This is insane.
It's an official
Hey,
licensed
Sam,
product.
you know what's funny?
What?
The callers got better gift packs here than
I
you
know.
got.
I wish that I had called in
Yeah,
with a
like-
what did you learn? Yeah, there's nobody's even bothered listing the poster on
That's
eBay.
why it's so limited. If you put that up there, you could command a hefty price.
Oh no, I could. No, I could command it. I just wouldn't get it. I just wouldn't get the price.
You'd get somebody buying it.
Who would buy it?
See, now I feel bad because that was the big stuff, and this little dinky thing I have here, I don't even want to give to him now.
What is it? Let me see what that is. Because he's Roland.
I told you the Oprah. I
You
told
called
you.
him out, Roland. You called him on the Oprah thing.
Like, or the Ellen DeGeneres. You're like, oh, thank you. Then you're like, here's a briefcase with $1 million.
I don't appreciate the attitude I got from Sam over these gifts.
Wes in Oklahoma, you're on After Opie and Anthony Live.
The Oprah.
Hi, I would really like your guys' show, and I've got some stuff I would like to give to you since you are the wrestling collector.
Thank you.
My nephew went to college.
Yeah.
He moved, told me get rid of all of this stuff. He doesn't want any of it. He's got, like, I think it's the original Wrestlemania, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan.
That's what I'm looking for, not the National Guard.
All right, it's the shirt that he rips off and tears to the crowd. My nephew caught that, got it autographed by Hulk Hogan.
You really have that?
Yeah, and also the I don't know which one it is, but the WrestleMania between Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior is signed by both of them.
Okay, if you really have that stuff, you know what my Twitter is, right? Not Sam? You're on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Okay, tweet me, and then I'll follow you, and I'll tell you where to send it.
Okay, I will do that. There's probably 20 or 30 different items, like really collectible.
Wes, if you have any Randy Savage stuff, I'll be glad to take that.
Get the fuck out of here, Eric. No, I'm the
E-Rock
Randy
Radio
Savage
on Twitter,
fan.
No, Wes.
He's got
What does he
everything,
want, though?
Even the 12-inch rubber figures that they used to wrestle with, all that stuff.
Wes and me have a thing working. Thank you very much,
E-Rock
Wes.
Radio on Twitter, Wes.
You can plug all you want, but Wes and I have a thing going. Thank you, Wes.
Where you give to Wes, Sam?
Whatever he wants. Oh, and I don't know if he can figure... Bobo, can you believe what's happened here?
Yeah, I think I can believe this, right? You're getting offered a bunch of stuff.
No. The problem is not that I'm getting offered a bunch of stuff. It's that E-Rock, teased for a week that he had stuff to give me from WrestleMania, and then he came back here with a bag full of free swag.
I could believe that.
All right. So
Can you?
Well, why is that?
I don't know, because E-Rock thought of you.
So what do you got going on, Bobo?
Not much, all right. I was told, you guys called me earlier.
Joker in Louisiana. You're on After Opie and Anthony Live.
Thank God, Sam. I was going to throw up. Holy crap, is he bad. Sam, you know I'm a big fan. I follow you on all your shows. I listen to your podcast and everything.
Thank you.
Dude, you know it took time for him to gather all that shit.
No, but he was... Here's the difference. He was doing all this stuff anyway for himself, and then people handed him shit.
I don't have any of that.
I know, but you were still there. The reason you don't have any of that is because most of it is nonsense. It's garbage.
It was exclusive to you.
Jesus.
Limited edition.
Wait, one of them is a map of the fan fest he went to.
Well, that's not limited, but you weren't there, so
yes,
it is
it's
special.
limited. They didn't print out
Sam,
Infinity.
Do you want he took that? Because he had to take a shit.
Appreciate that stuff. Sam, if you don't want it, you can send it to me.
You know what,
Maybe I will,
Joker? Maybe we'll do that.
Thank you, Joker.
Sam, what's the gift he has?
Sam's ungrateful.
What's the Oprah gift?
Well, now you don't get that either.
What's the Oprah gift?
Because you're just going to shit on that, too.
Well, not if it's an Oprah gift. Is it a
Not
car?
an Oprah gift.
Is it a car?
That's not a car. Do you see a car?
No, but you would just have the keys and the car would be outside, obviously.
Oh.
It's the 36th floor we're on.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's a car! Not.
Oh, I really thought it was that time. what did you think of that, Roland?
I just vomited in my mouth.
He just told me to do that. He's like pointing at my keys.
No, he didn't.
Oh, hang on.
Then you don't need this then.
What's that? Hang on. Joe in Minnesota. Oh, he hung up. He wanted to say I was an ungrateful fuck.
You
He doesn't
are an
know-
ungrateful fuck.
You just gave me a bunch of stuff that people gave you.
Sam,
Nobody gave me that. I picked that up on my own.
Sam,
From a guy.
A turquoise shirt?
What is that?
Oh my God!
What is that?
The official WrestleMania shirt.
Oh, I like that.
It looks like ass.
It's
turquoise.
No, wait. That's an actual thing, though.
It's Florida, especially South Florida, there's a lot of pastels and
Jesus Christ,
vivid colors. So this is more like an aqua color.
Do I say Sam? Say keep it.
Andy in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I want to let you know, I don't know if you realize just how many treats E-Rock missed out on waiting in line to get you that crap.
But the difference is, E-Rock was not waiting in line for me. He was waiting in line for him.
I do not have any of that stuff.
No.
I waited in line for you to get that stuff.
You were
for you.
waiting online to meet like Sergeant Slaughter or something. And then they go, here, do you want an Army Reserve poster? And you were like, okay. And then you were like, what am I going to do with this shit? Oh, I'll give it to Sam.
I did not accept any solicitation. I went over to the booths and got them for you.
I don't believe that, but what's the other thing, though?
It's the WrestleMania shirt.
Is that for me?
It could be, but if you're going to shit on it, I'm
no,
not
I
gonna
like
give it
that
to you.
because
No,
that's like a real thing.
I don't.
What
really-
size is it?
It's an XL.
XL. I'm a
Yeah.
medium.
I know, but if you don't really.
What's
like
that?
it-
Is there writing on that?
Oh yeah, there's some people that signed it.
Okay. Wait.
But that's not.
And it
it's not
says I was
important
there,
now.
Miami on the back.
Yes, it was
That's
a
an actual
special
item.
edition. See,
Okay,
that's
first
the
of all,
back.
that's not.
It says
Keep it.
I was there in Miami.
Keep that shit.
Sal, you see, this is something else now.
Yeah, man.
This is something better.
This
No,
is pretty
it's not.
awesome.
This is the Oprah gift.
Not really.
But I
This is like the.
I'm sorry.
January
I'm
gift.
sorry. It's not a limited edition Bruce Springsteen T-shirt. Roland.
That'd be $200.
What's on there?
Well, on the back here it says it shows the skyline of Miami, some
Mm-hmm.
palm trees. I was there, Miami, with the date of WrestleMania.
By the way, Justin Stengel texted me and said all of this fighting makes me very, very sad. So I hope you know that so far your gift has upset Justin Stengel
Well,
too.
I apologize, but you know what? Justin Stengel's Late Show office might have some great crap that they're not using. They should send it over, and we'll give that away.
Send it over for the What Did You Learn gift.
I'm sure they get it.
Or it'll be in the Eagle Mansion.
Yeah, Eric picks through the good stuff. Okay.
And then the front of the shirt has the skyline with the WrestleMania 28 logo, Miami 2012.
Let me see it.
That's like.
Is that for me?
Wait, is that the Billy Joel song, Miami 2012?
No, that's
Yes, that's
20 something.
Oh, my bad.
let me
2029, I think.
What else is on it?
That's it, and then just some people wrote all over it.
What'd they write, though? Is it good?
We can
people?
watch it a few times; it'll come right out.
But I might not want to have it come out.
Sam, who are
I don't know if
you?
want
Triple
that.
H.
This one says Howard Finkel.
Oh, I want that.
This one says Ted DiBiase Posse.
I want that.
Booker T.
Oh, I want it. I want it.
The King Harley Race.
Harley Race.
Ricardo and Alberto Del Rio.
I love Alberto Del Rio.
Who are these people?
They're wrestlers, Roland. It's like members of the E Street Band.
And just some other.
I gotcha.
You got me.
And just some other Hall of Famer.
Like who?
Nobody the audience would know.
Who?
Let me see what it says.
I mean-
Dreamboat?
Steamboat.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
What do you mean Dreamboat?
I couldn't read it. I couldn't read his handwriting.
Oh, man.
Because he's old and decrepit.
Now that's cool.
And what's unique about this is because Alberto Del Rio, being the defiant one that he is, refused to sign it in black, so he signed it in silver so you can barely see it.
I can see it. I can see it well enough. I'm never going to watch
You think
that.
he likes it, Roland?
Give it to me.
Hey, you know what, Roland? You want it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't give it
What
to
are you
him.
gonna do with it?
He'll stain it.
You want to put it on right now?
Yeah, I'll put it on.
All right, here.
I'll stretch
put
it
it
out.
on.
Don't. No. You know Roland doesn't take care of his things.
Do it.
Should I do it?
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
Oh, if I teach him a lesson, I'll just rip it in half right now.
Well, why would you do that?
Because you won't appreciate it.
No, I'll put it on.
I'll appreciate that.
I'll put it on. They'll rip it in half anyways.
All right.
Because I'm a.
Let's see.
Are you actually going to put it on?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see. What's he going to do? Look, we got to do a show here, all right? Garrett in Canada.
Hey, Sam.
What's up,
How's
buddy?
it going? I got a proposition to make for you. All kidding aside here.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a box of all this WWF stuff that you would just fucking love, and I will send it to you. I will pay the postage. When you get it, you'll probably love 85% of it.
Really?
All you have to do is take that same box, put Bobo in it,
Okay.
tape it up,
Yeah.
chain it up, do whatever you got to do. Maybe throw a fucking loaf of bread and a bottle of water in there for him. Send me that box.
You want that? You want Bobo?
Now, what I do with Bobo is up to me, but nobody will ever have to hear him on the radio again. That's the point.
You're not a fan of him.
I never want to hear Bobo again.
I think we should do it.
All right, Garrett, send me the box and I'll do it. I'll do it after you. That's a deal. You have a deal.
All right.
Talk to you later, buddy.
Here.
Yay! Another clapping session. Okay, this is actually a great gift. Thank you very much, E-Rock. This is thoughtful. Look, you got all these. He got me a T-shirt from WrestleMania with a ton of wrestlers that have signed it. So thank you very much, E-Rock. This more than makes up for this bag of shit.
What? No, it goes with it. It's a limited edition.
Oh.
Collector's items.
Sal, the T-shirt, even you can see it. The T-shirt's a good gift.
Yeah, and that turquoise is just an awesome color to be wearing.
Yeah, but guess what, Sal? There's like 8 different guys who signed the T-shirt. I'm probably not going to wear the shirt around.
No, it means a lot. It means a lot more. That's a lot more limited than the
than the army poster,
than the swag that normally ends up in the hotel room garbage cans.
Exactly.
No, stand up nice and
What are
hold
you
it up.
talking
like
about?
you're
I
going
hate
to wear
posing.
It.
I'm trying to
You're
do
gonna
something
pose
here.
for a nice photo.
There we go.
We'll put it,
Okay.
It's folded. Show the signature.
There it
there
is.
You go.
It's going to be on E-Rock's Twitter, I guess. E-Rock Radio. This is good. E-Rock, you're a good guy.
So Erickson put Tara Reid interview in the worst of the week.
Now, E-Rock,
yeah,
I got to ask you, what's going on with you and Paul? Because
they're in a fight.
Yeah, because
I'm not in
Paul
a fight with him.
Paul
Yeah.
has said off the air that he's pissed at you taking credit for all his shit.
Yeah. Paul said when you left, when we were eating sandwiches, they're like, well, what the fuck with him? He takes all the credit in the world.
He said he has sat in that office multiple times.
Shit talks.
And said that you take credit from him all the time. That you don't. That you send me links that he sends you, and you don't tell me about them. That when
he tells you to do, like he said, I tell Eric something, and he said Eric said, I told Sam it's all you. But
yeah, but then the only 2 times that your segment getting topical with the sex man has worked, they've both been Paul picks, but you haven't told anybody they're Paul picks. He tried to vocalize this on the show today, but struck out horribly again. Paul, how did it feel? You finally had your moment to get your revenge, and you even struck out at that.
Pretty horrible.
It was bad, huh?
Yeah, it was bad.
When did you realize this went terribly wrong?
The second I opened my mouth.
Listen to the replay. It was just a fleeting moment, but we all here at the show enjoyed it very much because Paul is not good at just about anything.
Even if he has high cholesterol.
Apparently I'm good at getting topical.
Wow. Ooh. Where was this attitude
Shit.
on the actual show 3 hours ago?
Wow. Still a little sleepy at that point.
Were you? Is this schedule tough for you? Because none of us can relate.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
thanks for that.
Wow.
Now, and when did you realize that your getting even with the sex man had gone completely awry?
Before I even made it on the air, when Eric went, oh, wow.
And you didn't think you couldn't come back from a wah?
No, the fact that it was something so funny coming from Eric kind of threw me off.
The way
He's
you
trying again.
No, I'm not.
He's awful. The way you have to fight here, and especially against someone like Eric, is you just have to start flinging shit, and you can make stuff up, and you can come up with the weirdest shit you ever heard. You know what I'll say? If Eric's like, oh, wow, wah, Sam thinks I'm stealing his ideas, I'll say something like, yeah, I guess they steal ideas in fucking Florida, but we don't do that here. And that would have turned the ball back. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. I'm not from Florida.
Exactly, and that whole thing would have started, it would have been great. But Paul just goes, no, sometimes, my topical was mine before.
He's been complaining that he's jittery because he had too much Monster Energy drink before the show.
What are you, Bobo?
He's walking around. He's like, I can't calm down.
How much Monster Energy drink did you have before the show?
I had one.
You had a can of Monster.
Can of Monster.
And because of that, you couldn't function when you were asked to explain your position. Now, are you mad at Eric?
No.
Because you said you were yesterday off the air.
Yesterday, yeah.
But you're not
I was
anymore.
Annoyed at Eric.
You were mad at him yesterday,
Hold
and
on.
he took credit from you again today, and you sat there and took it like the prison bitch.
Actually, today he didn't. Today, Eric told the truth, so I didn't.
Do you consider Eric told the truth because I ratted him out?
Oh, okay.
Eric,
That I
do
didn't
you
know.
well, you know, clear the cake out of your ears and pay
Sam,
attention to the show.
Is it like when he
See?
said his mom cooks?
And he's complaining about getting credit, and you're doing the same thing.
Ooh,
what do you mean?
Oh shit!
No, not. It's not against Sam. But he's complaining.
It sounded exactly like it was.
He's
against
complaining that he doesn't get credit, and
Yeah.
then he says something, and you're saying, "Yeah, I told you that."
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Eric, do you think that you take credit from Paul, or do you consider Paul your prag?
My prag?
Yeah,
You're a bitch.
like prison bitch.
Oh, okay.
Like in Oz, you know, you're like Beecher.
Well,
season 1 before he went crazy.
I never watched Oz. So.
Well,
Does
you
that
should
mean
check
he's
it
gonna
out.
pin me down and shit on my
No.
head?
No, he's just staying at season 1 level.
Okay.
No, the difference with Oz is Eric would shank him.
Chank. No, he'd fuck him. That's what he'd do.
Oh, you're being fucked because of those key lime pies. I ate those and I got fucked.
You're still mad about that?
Yeah.
When Paul's mom brought in key lime pies.
That's a bullshit.
So you think Eric steals your shit?
No, I think Eric misrepresents things when he explains them.
Eric didn't have to explain anything until today. Eric didn't volunteer any of that information. And before any of all this ever happened, it was always in the morning, hey, I'm thinking this, or I'm not seeing anything. What do you think? And then it started becoming Paul would take the sheets and go, hey, why don't you try this?
Because you were asking me every day, so I figured why not just do it?
So I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Paul. I said thank you.
Yeah. And then you're like,
it was
listen,
always appreciated.
you're sitting here and you're like, basically.
And there's been times he's like, what about this? I'll go, nah, I'll go with that. And whether it hit or miss, it was what it was.
E-Rock is the king. And it's like, for instance, if I give Opie or Anthony an idea or a little joke or something and they do it on the show and it works, they don't say, hey, that was Sam's.
Never.
Right?
Never.
So you view yourself in a position of like, I'm the king, I'm the boss, and Paul is here to serve
They
me.
don't even say, good job, you pulled up the right video.
No, they've never said that. That's why everybody thinks it's all bad.
No.
Are you Eric? So Paul is your assistant.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Assistant's a harsh word.
Personal assistant then.
Puppet.
Go-to boy.
Errand boy.
Yes.
Errand boy. So Paul, is that your position kind of here? You're kind of Eric's
lately
bitch boy.
I've been working closer with Eric than anybody else.
And how does that feel?
It's not that bad.
No, you enjoy it.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's not as bad as it could be.
What do you think should happen here? Like, what do you think Eric should be doing? Do you think he should be saying, hey guys, Paul has to do it?
No. What bothered me about the initial situation, as I've explained to you before, wasn't that Eric took credit and said, yeah, that was my idea. It's that the one compliment he got, it had been right after I got blasted on the air by Troy, and I was like, hey, at least say something to them so they don't think I'm a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And Eric pretended to hit the button to whisper in your ear.
Did you hear that, Eric?
Yeah, that I don't ever recall doing, because there's been plenty of times I've told you, Paul said this, or there's a link there, Paul gave him whatever, and you just look over, because you just go, and then you turn around, and Sam continues doing whatever he does.
That's you passing the buck to Sam, because I asked
No,
Sam
not
afterward.
passing the buck. It's pointing out that Sam doesn't care about half the stuff you do either.
No, I don't care about any of the stuff he does.
yeah.
But there's never been a getting topical when Eric has said that was Paul's pick.
Yeah, see, now, when you told me that is when I was like, really, that fucking asshole? That's when I initially got pissed.
Yeah, there's never...
Yes, there has been.
No.
Today.
Well, today,
So
but that's
you were
because
lying to me.
that's because I said whose pick was it? Whose pick was it? Because I knew it was Paul's, and this was all going to come up. I thought Paul would be able to get his opinion out on the air, but instead he basically said, "Well, I'm Eric's bitch, so everything's okay." Wah 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 wah.
No, what I was saying
Well
was
put.
what
Thank you.
I explained to you prior was that what annoyed me was the fact that he lied about it, not that.
No, there was never a lie. It was just never offered up.
Would you ever though? Would
No,
you
that
ever?
was a lie.
Would you ever
Where was there a
misrepresent
lie?
yourself?
I never
Eric?
said, "Oh, I did that. Thank you."
But Paul's saying that at one point you pretended to hit the mic button and say,
That
"Hey
I don't
Sam, that
recall,
was
because
Paul's."
I tell you everything.
You don't tell me when it's Paul's idea.
Bullshit.
You didn't know, never for getting topical.
No, I'm not forgetting topical, but for other
Right.
things, I
Yeah,
said,
when I
hey, Paul said
specifically-
this, or Sal has this, or whatever. I
That's
always tell
the
him
issue
that.
we're talking about. Is the initial only compliment you've gotten
Was
up
there,
until
okay,
today
Eric
on
and,
getting top.
Eric and Paul sit in a different room. And there's one mic in there. Eric uses it to talk on the air or to talk in somebody's headphones. So Eric will tell me in my headphones if I should tell something to O&A or say it on the air or something. Was there a time when Eric was in that room with you while Getting Topical was on, while they were saying, you know, oh, great pick, Eric, and he vocalized that was Paul's?
Leaned over.
As if it was into a microphone.
And pretended to hit the button to whisper in your ear.
Okay.
I love this because
That was Paul's.
nobody acknowledged it, so he's like, "Oh, you."
Well, I didn't.
No.
I never heard that in my ear. is what I'm
I
saying.
asked Sam after because I was like, I wonder because I didn't see the light go. No, hold on.
Even face.
I asked Sam
Yeah.
because
30 seconds.
when you hit those buttons,
clutch
lights
was
go
going
on,
up.
and I didn't see the lights. And then Sam looked me back and
So
and
you
said,
know what,
"No,
Paul?
we
We
never said
learned a valuable lesson here today.
that Eric is a liar."
No,
What's the
that-
lesson?
Don't try.
Wah. Listen, we got to get out of here. Eric, thank you for the WrestleMania shirt.
You're welcome.
Not for the rest of the stuff, but
Listen,
thank you for the
today's
WrestleMania.
Good Friday.
You should probably sell the rest in bulk.
Yeah, I'll try to. Shit heap from WrestleMania.
So today's Good Friday. We should all go to the Bruce show.
Where's Bruce playing?
The Garden.
All right. Well, you have fun with that. The best of Ron and Fez are coming up next. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow. Paul, don't bother coming back. Goodbye, everybody.
The Opie and Anthony show is now over. For real this time.